All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let me get this up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me get sub perfect. All right. Then all right. Perfect. Hopefully this is working fine. Let's see. Hopefully we get some people that will let me know. This link. Perfect. All right. Let's see. See what we got here today. Let us see. Let us see. Okay. Hopefully someone in chat can let me know. You guys can hear me good and see everything good, hopefully. And we'll start going through some stuff. See what we like. Sound good? Perfect. All right. Spy could have maybe some potential, but I don't love it. Q's I like a little better. But give me 1 second. I gotta take this call. All right. Sorry. That was the vet calling about my dog. He had surgery a few days ago, so I was getting the update on what that was. But he's all good. So we are doing good. All right. Spine Qs don't look that interesting to me. Apple could be interesting to the downside, but yeah, no, right? Zach looks a little different today, but here we are. Yeah, Apple could be interesting to the downside today. I don't love it, but could see something from that today. PLTR went crazy yesterday, as it has been. I assume more of the same today. So we won't look at that. Amazon, again, could be pretty good today. Could be pretty decent. Yeah, we'll keep Amazon on the watch list. See what happens. Google's opening a little higher than I thought it was going to be. But got demand here. We could play TLM to the downside, it looks like. If we get good enough structure, I don't know if we will. Probably want to see a break below here first, at least, and then we'll go from there. So let's throw that there. Microsoft. I have don't have a clear demand in here, but or supply, sorry. You could look at something like this. So we're in right now. A lot of push inside of it though, which I don't love. It'd be better if we look at something like this. Yeah, let's look at that. Just gonna throw that on secondary watch list because I'm not super fond of it. IWM looks good. Throw that on. Do have a little bit of supply in the way, it looks like, but it's not super concerning. Meta also looks pretty good. Don't know where this demand's gonna fall. A little bit in there. A little bit in there. I don't love it. Don't love it that much. We did get a good bounce from this demand yesterday, which is nice. No real play off of it though. Interesting. Tesla looks pretty good for triple line method. So we will watch that. Nvidia doesn't look great. Looks very strong, which will make it tough. Roblox, a little trendy overall, but I'd much rather short this, so might look pretty decent. Might look pretty decent. Let me... All right. All right. Good enough. Good enough. All right. TSM. TSM's in supply, which is a good sign. Might be able to get something off of this. See where that goes. Yeah, so that opened up right inside supply, it looks like. Could have an interesting move on this. Throw that there. I'll watch Roblox as well. Don't think I'll want to trade it. Oracle's kind of out of the question. MU could be pretty good today. Got a little bit of demand down here. Yeah, bounce down. We could make a move back up. I like it. Starbucks. Don't hate it. Don't love it. But don't hate it. Don't hate it. Oh, don't love it. I think we're good there. I also was in AMD yesterday. Probably going to sell this at open, assuming we're somewhere over here. So I did have this play yesterday, which I will probably end up sharing. AMD doesn't look great for, with the gap up, doesn't look great for a triple line method anyways. So I'm not worried about looking at it. Give me 1 second. All right, just had to close my door so my dog didn't run down here. All right, perfect. So yeah, anyone have anything they want me to look at? I know we got started a little early today, so we got a little bit of time before market open. So if there's anything you want to look at, let me know. Let me look at SPY. Yeah, there wasn't anything on SPY I really loved. There's no real supply anywhere to play off of. You kind of have this, which we're in. I don't know if this shows up on a 15-minute now. So it'd only be a 5-minute supply they'd be looking at, which I don't love. But you do have that here. It is fresh, hasn't been tested, so good look for a play off this. Unfortunately, with the price action yesterday, I don't quite know what you're looking for just because you're going to run into some demands here. I mean, you have demand here, you have another demand here. So you could argue you have a demand here. So a lot of demand in the way on the way down. And the only real significant low that we have to break is going to be all the way down here. So I don't love that for it. But if it'll bounce off here and we could look for, a break of this sort of demand, could look for a triple line method play. Outside of that, there's nothing here I really love. You could also argue that even if we break that demand, you could draw it on like a 15-minute to make it better. You could make the argument that after that demand that you're just entering another demand zone here. So that's one thing I don't love. So SPY's kind of in that place right now where it's kind of fighting between two biases, and you kind of have to pick which one you believe in. For me, I personally am always going to believe in that SPY is going to keep going up. So I'd probably stay away from this today, but there could be a short opportunity. We'll just have to wait and see. If it does get good momentum to the downside, though, it might be worth playing. But I think there's better opportunities today for sure. All right. Anything else, guys? Anything else you need me to look at? Even if it's stuff not on the watch list that I have over here, we can look at it. All right. Let's see something real quick. Newell stock. NWL, I assume. I don't know about day trades on it. If you're playing triple line method on it, you could look for a move down after maybe a break of this low. You might even want to wait for this low, to be honest, and then get a pullback, look down. But outside of that, you're not really running into any supply or demand. I mean, we are off demand here, so one thing you could look for on this as well is you already have that bounce. So if we got to move up and got that break going up, you could look for an entry on the break or entry on a pullback to look up. Just a little continuation of trend, but I don't know if you'll get that today. But to the downside, I would like to see one of these lows break and then look down to the other side. So I like the most out there. Will you get it? I do not know. Do not know. But you might get lucky. We'll just have to wait and see. I think we also have news today. So I would watch yourself when it comes to longer term plays. If you are looking to hold something through the whole day or through the rest of the night, I'd be careful with it because I believe we have FOMC at 2 p.m. today, 2 p.m. Eastern. So watch out for that. But yeah, we'll see if we can get a nice little trade today before news, obviously. And if not, it's all good. We'll see what we can do. See what we can do. Right. Also, the first day it's been like actually cold in the morning out here. 45 right now. 47 actually. That's my kind of weather. My kind of weather. Can you look at Amazon? I can. I have it on my watch list. I don't know if we'll get a play on it today. It's going to depend a lot on the open. But assuming we have a good open, that brings us down a little bit. The good thing about Amazon is as we go through these different time frames, we don't really have much demand in the way unless you're looking at something like this. So I personally I'm not really thrown off by that a ton. I'd be more concerned with this on a 30-minute. But I don't even really. I wouldn't put too much in that demand there. I think if we get good structure to the downside, we get a good open that pushes us down, and we can get some structure moving down, I could look to get in. Yeah, the only thing you don't want to see is you don't want to see a real good reaction off one of these moves. I'd probably take profit at this one just to be safe. Would probably be my take profit. This one I'm not super concerned about, but yeah, it's hard on gap ups like this too, because that gap up does indicate a lot of momentum to the upside, which makes it a little difficult. But I will be watching it. We'll see. It's opening up a little higher than I'd want it to. What I don't want to happen is I don't want to have like a move like this, and then we don't get that stop formed at all. That's where the real issue would start with it. But outside of that, we might be able to get something. Oh, Nvidia, never mind. Yeah, Nvidia did gap up. It's gonna make it tricky to do anything with it. Also, a little bit trendy yesterday. So even if we came down, that's the thing with Nvidia. I don't know where you'd want to enter on this. Yeah, that'd be tough. And maybe if you get a break of this low or these two lows, and then got a pullback off of that, maybe. But yeah, we're all the way up here. I don't know if we'll make it back down to 133 today. Let's see. If we do, we'll look at it. If we do, we will look at it. And if not, then we won't look. Easy enough. All right. Let's go here. Does anyone know what time we have news? I think it's at 2. Let me see. What time is news today? Yeah, 2 p.m. FOMC minutes. So won't have as much of an effect as normal FOMC does, but right, market has opened. Let's see. I did close my MD position. So close at 174.07, which I'm happy with. Did not get eaten up by decay either, because I bought it out pretty far. So we're all good on that. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, Amazon actually much better open. Much better open. Sweet. Yeah, that's really good. Probably would want to see. Yeah, let's get a break of this demand here first. And then we'll look for something off that. Google went right down into demand as well and rotated instantly. So Goog's out of the question today, unfortunately. IWM's coming down, so that popped out. That's good. Tesla did the same probably, or is this top of the zone? This might be top of the zone. Should be really unfortunate. If the levels want to load. Okay, it's not top of the zone, so Tesla still has potential. MU, I think we really want to see a bounce from demand here and then look to move back up. It's going to be tough with the gap down, but watch it. Microsoft with a great reaction off supply. Again, I probably want to see demand broken here. It's 413.80. And look for something off that. So keep an eye on that. Roblox. Not looking as good. Is this the first candle? Man. Starbucks, that's quite the drop. Oh my, TSM, what a reaction. Right off of supply. That's insane. You'd never be able to catch that, but that is one heck of a reaction. Man. I wonder if we get, we get no sort of retrace here. Fortunately. Man, what a reaction off supply. Still going. It's going to be what? 188 to a $3 move on a 5-minute candle. Looks like AMD did the same thing, so glad I got out at market open. We can take this stuff off. That's fine. If it doesn't keep dumping and we start to get a little reversal here, it could be pretty decent for triple line method. I really would like to see that low broken, but it could look pretty good. Apple coming back up a little bit. Amazon. Yeah, Amazon's just going to be tough now. You could look for something like this, but it's going to be tough. I just want to play like that. It's 1-to-1. It's not horrible. Don't really love taking 1-to-1 trades personally. It's not look bad though. Yeah, wow is right. Quite a reaction. This might end up bouncing right off the 50 perfectly, going down. In that case, we missed it. Yeah. Unfortunate. Probably go right down to our target. WM is creeping back up. Tesla's off a cliff. MU is as well. Microsoft working its way back up. Roblox the same. Interesting. Yeah, AMD. AMD looks like it's just going to fall all the way down. Yeah, Amazon's looking like a tough one now. Looking tough. I just don't really know if that profit is necessarily worth it at this point for just a 1-to-1. Apple made its move back up as well. I don't know. Did this pop out to the downside? It didn't, so it just popped out to the upside first. We bouncing off something? A little bit of demand there. Could be good reason. See what happens with Apple. Yeah, it looks like a lot of stuff has demand in the way, which I don't love. WM, Tesla. I mean, you went right through this demand. Oh, man, oh man, oh man. All right. Just trying to get rid of that. Semi's going to make it tough on us. Starbucks could be good, but now we have supply in the way, which sucks, but you have that in the way. AMD did rotate all the way. Went up. Kind of. Kind of like Apple on a break here. If we get a retrace off of this, could be interested. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah. That's what I figured would happen with Amazon. Demand, man. Demands are a little scary in this situation. Didn't quite hit it though, which is interesting. Seems a bit shaky today. It does. FOMC is today, so any news day is going to be weird. Netflix looking good. Let me take a look. I don't know why I have that on Netflix. Netflix was super trendy yesterday. It's going to be the big problem triple line method wise. But looks like it's going to stay green. Maybe you can take advantage of that. Amazon's going to be tough. IWM coming back up. Starbucks doing working its way back up as well. Yeah, no, Microsoft, we really only need that to break. So we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like stuff's going to start going up, though. Sucks we can't really take advantage of it because we created supply right in the morning. So that's going to make it really tough to take advantage of these things. Which does suck, but what are you going to do? It's very interesting. Amazon didn't hit. It didn't hit demand, but it has that reaction off of it. It's very interesting. Little surprised. The WM supply isn't as good. I think you're still concerned about this, to be honest. I think you still have to be concerned about that. Might even just get a reaction off this little 1 minute. Yeah, it looks like a lot of this stuff is going to rip. Except for TSM. TSM just fell out of the sky. Yeah, I'd love Apple in a pullback. I just don't know if I'm going to get it. Amazon, I would like on a pullback, but we didn't really even hit demand. So I don't like it. Yeah, IWM could be good. Got an increase in volume here as well. Just don't really want to play longs into supply, personally. Microsoft ripping. Roblox ripping. Starbucks. Gonna go right into supply. I'm curious if we get a good reaction off of this today. SPY doing. SPY hits supply again. Interesting. SPY breaks this low, there might be a short opportunity, but what did I say about Qs? Quite trendy yesterday. No demand in the way, which would be nice. Interesting. We're gonna pull back here. Right above that. Pull back there and a break, it might look decent. Could even just take the break off of this. Risk reward here, 1.2. It's not horrible. Just everything else looks so strong. Oh, Apple pulled back. I didn't even see it. Crap. Might have missed the opportunity here. Don't even really know what I would I'd be going for here. Guess maybe that. Yeah, that might be gone. See if we come back a little bit. What's Q's doing? Still chilling right at that break structure. Interesting. I don't even really know what I would want to go with on Apple. Guess maybe this. I should have set this up earlier. That would have been the smart thing to do. We'll see though. We'll see. Yeah, IWM might just push that supply. Got a lot of volume there. Microsoft working its way down, it looks like. Really would want to see Q's pull back. IWM a little reaction of supply, it looks like. Yeah, I think I missed this buy time on Apple, which really is unfortunate. How big did I make this? But we're not going to chase a trade. If it comes back, it comes back. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think Amazon just about hit that 50 as well. No, I actually missed it. Okay. Interesting. Amazon did hit demand though. I don't like anything. I don't either. Starbucks? Yeah, I was looking at that, but we have supply in the way. Apple. Yeah. Am I still in those Apple swings? No, I got stopped out of those. Those from the other day. I got stopped out sometime yesterday. I don't remember when. But I was at them here, and then we got that gap down yesterday. Got stopped out. But I really wanted to catch this. I just don't think it's going to come back. Which does suck. Yeah, no, the Apple swings are a little unlucky, unfortunately. Hughes looks pretty good. I think it's just going to rip, though. I really just don't like shorting Qs. But see if it pushes up or if it's going to continue down. That's your 50. I think it would only start to get interesting with a break here, I think. Make sure that is 50 for sure, right? Yeah. Yes, it is. All right. And that sucks. We missed that. IWM, quite a reaction off supply. So we kind of figured what happened, but might get a push right back up. Interesting. Starbucks reacts off supply as well. Q's chart is just, I can't look at Q's. There we go. So now you have a 50 again. Structure looks really good on it. Looks very, very good. Very, very good. Let's see. I think Apple's a goner. Just look, I should move Q's up here just to watch it. Man, that's unfortunate. I should have set up an OCO for it. Totally missed it. That is totally on me, unfortunately. And I just don't want to chase it. Like, you could technically get another break and then look for a pullback and get back in, but I don't want to chase it. It's not going to come down now. I will let it play out. We'll catch the next one. Q's, I think, is the main thing I want to watch because, again, if this breaks that low, it starts to get real interesting. Don't really know what I would want off of it, but probably look at something like this. 0.63. The issue is you still do have this demand in the way. So maybe you'd want to see this break and then get a pullback off of that. That might be better for Q's. So we'll throw an alert there, see what happens. Structure is good though. I think you want to be careful, wait for that demand though. Yeah, Apple makes a new high. Dude, I can't believe I missed that Apple one. Just a bonehead error. Should have had that OCO set up. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. IWM does break supply. I'm kind of curious if we got. Don't think this is. Yeah, I think IWM is done. So you have to let it ride out. It looks like. Amazon working its way back down. IWM fully rotates. It looked like it could push with that volume spike, but I wasn't going to take the risk on that. I think Tesla's done. MU's probably done as well, realistically. We'll watch Q's. Amazon, I just don't think there's anything here. With that demand in the way, I just don't see anything I really like. I don't see anything I will like either. It's kind of the other problem. Roblox, I just don't think Roblox is going to drop that much. Starbucks, we're bouncing off supply. I don't really want to. Just don't think I really want to test that. TSM's going. Yeah, Apple looks like it's going to continue. Q's as well. Looks like we might continue. This is really good structure though. You got a high, you got a low, you got a higher high, then you got a lower low. You get that retracement. Look down. The structure's there. It's just you'd enter what there like do you, I just don't know if with demand in the way. I guess if you entered there and you played it to demand, it might still be 1.4, almost 1.5 RR. Still wouldn't be a bad trade, but I don't know. I'd rather wait for that demand to break. I don't want that bounce. It'd actually be higher on other time frames too. 1.2 is not horrible, but I don't know. Don't love it. Do not love it at all. But Q falls and Apple falls. I don't even know if I should keep that Apple order up, to be honest with you. Me. I know Neil said he's not liking anything today. Is anyone liking anything today? I'm curious if anyone took anything. I doubt it, but I'm curious. Not yet. Don't blame you. Filling Tesla of 2-hour demand. Was Tesla in a 2-hour demand? Let's see. Oh yeah, it is. It's a good spot. Or even if you wanted to put it, you could even put it for this candle. Yeah, the problem is you just have this supply up here, so it's gonna be tough to catch some sort of break here. But if you did, it wouldn't be a bad play. Yeah, Q shot right back up. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Take a big loss on Tesla, but my Uber's looking good. Hey, for risk management's good. That's all that matters. Nothing taken, which is unusual for me. Yeah, All good, Kevin. I mean, it's FOMC day. I'm not really in a rush to take anything. I just kind of have this cues drawn up just to kind of see what would have happened. Don't really plan on taking that. Yeah, that's the only one I'm upset about. I should have caught Apple for sure. That was just me not paying attention. But there will always be a next time. I really am curious what Q's going to do today, though. If it's going to rip, if it's going to dump. We're kind of at the point where stuff might just start chopping. That's what it's looking like. Might just be at that point. Yeah. This point, just want Apple to go up just so, even though I didn't take it, hopefully it looks good. But yeah, I don't really like anything else. Nothing's really standing out to me. So, I guess just because it's FOMC, I don't really want people to take trades today. So, I think now that we've officially missed Apple, I don't really want to short Qs. Microsoft looks like it's going to take too long to go down there. Roblox looks like it's going to keep going up. Starbucks has supply in the way. I think all my options are exhausted, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. So I know we hit upwards of 50 people today, so appreciate you guys coming out. I know some people might have been disappointed they didn't see Zach, but hey, appreciate you guys coming out, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. I will for the guys in the team, I'll see you Friday. For everyone else, I think I'm doing this next week as well for Zach, so I'll see you next week then. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming out, and we'll see you soon.